They say games are played on the field and not on paper. That's a good thing. Because if this one was played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad of the Big 12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the BYU Cougars. 48 Sports College Football restatement with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there. Who winning that game? Golden State winning? I take. Say Golden State winning?
No, I got about 2 now. Next one on 9 over run.
Huh?
Stop at the 19. So Arkansas's offense will get the ball first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for in this game. Because David obviously hasn't transferred in. He hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with a guy throwing the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you got tape and you've seen he's done it. Like, you already know who he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, one of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win.
Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. Would have loved to have gotten a big return on that one, but they will take it first down at the 40. And this defense wanted to get on the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to draw a line in the sand, saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes.
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple yards short of the goal line. On first and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. They strike first in that opening drive of the season. Could not have gone better. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back shows you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle with Hamilton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. They had some players jumping in the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises from the staff?
I think that's exactly how I would do it, because I can feel some of my holes in my gap, especially for spring ball and for all those other steps to build depth, while I develop some of the younger guys. And it's just kind of take a medium range of approach.
Yeah, David, I think the coaching staff really did lose some guys. Some guys didn't play enough last year, and they expected them to bounce. But they were able to hold on to some key people that a lot of other programs won. So give this coaching staff credit, re-recruiting their own guys. Let's see if that pays dividends today.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
I think that's why you got to run on 3rd inches, because even if you don't get it, you're setting up 4th and inches, and you can try to run it again and get the first down. Now you don't have that opportunity. The defense comes on the blitz, they create the negative.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Gets it out fast. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Look out, he's got room. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance. And when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking. They get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a big season.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there, work in the middle of the field the way we needed to rock it, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. On target over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he shows all of those attributes right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Sam Houston may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take us down away from Huntsville every time. The Bearcats have been racking up road wins since the Ron Randleman days, and they get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeps an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Puts it out of the air. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Early in the game, as a DB, he's settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about this defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance.
offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense calls has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Caught over the middle, it's Fritz. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Looking to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. They'll bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 and their own 34. They'll give it to him. Finds a little space. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up, everyone, as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The secondary rolls up on the line, showing press coverage. Now the toss. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you can tell they were on the same page. It went
Lost one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a third and long. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Didn't get anything done 3 and out in their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just boom, put it on the line, it's really nice to have that.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense, swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
To the air on second down. There's the pressure. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fritz. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the line. Gonna run it. It's Prince. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're...
He's going for the goal line. Gets to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And the offense continues to run the football. Second rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line will continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point splits the upright. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback ball around the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Have a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive, lost to throw.
Oh!
Hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. You just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He puts a lot of air under it down the
Whoa!
sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's got it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield. He was able to make a tackle for loss.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the
trees. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on. Touchdown, Cougar! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. BYU with the 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Reads it, fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback gets past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
These guys are puny. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's a tough slip.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man out of the backfield.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged out of the air.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's got it. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Prince. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Quickly complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Preston. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it at the 25. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That ball scoops through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's going for it all. Finds a man on the left. Running free. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
He'll bring it out. It's Wiggins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense picks it up. Picked up a few extra pressure on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Guys, when you think about Arkansas, given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Prince. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Offense never had a chance. A 3rd down sack forces the punt. And the returner will be brought down. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll set up to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run, and they'll wrestle. Ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
And these little touch passes, man. They're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.